you found a purpose, and it's beautiful because you want to save lives with Gabby's story. I wanted to surprise you during this. So I just want to show you this video on my phone. I want you to hit play and just hold and watch it.
Hi, my name's Beth, and Gabby Petito saved my life.
Gabby Petito has definitely saved my life.
Gabby saved my life.
Gabby saved not only my life,
She wanted to make me cry.
but my kids.
This is what the point
Gabby's
is.
story changed my life.
Gabby's story has changed my life.
Around the time that Gabby's story hit the news, I was in an abusive relationship. I really strongly believe that if I did not leave, his abuse would have escalated to physical and he would have hurt me and or killed me.
2 weeks before Gabby went missing, I was strangled on my own bed by my ex-boyfriend.
I got out of a 7-year-long abusive relationship with my ex-husband just 2 weeks postpartum.
I knew that if I didn't do something, that my children, I would not make it out alive.
I was being actively abused by a man that had gotten me pregnant. I had been hospitalized numerous times, and he had attempted to take my life.
After 3 years of emotional and physical abuse, I realized that I needed to leave before it was too late.
And because of Gabby's documentary, I have committed to being an advocate for domestic violence and not just a victim.
It really inspired me and pushed me to decide what I want to do with my life, and I'm actually working on getting my domestic violence victim advocacy certification.
It showed me there are so many others that are just like me and that I'm not alone.
Gabby saved so many lives, and if it wasn't for her, I would not be here today.
And to Gabby's parents, I'm always praying for you guys and for you guys' healing.
Thank you so much for advocating for her. Thank you for advocating for other domestic violence victims. Thank you for never giving up on her.
Her light continues to shine. I mean, just look at all of us survivors who are finally feeling brave enough to speak out.
I really don't think you've realized the impact that you've had on a lot of women just like Gabby. There's a lot of us out there that resonated with her and felt her pain.
But I just want you to know, she's still to this day doing work to save other lives.
Her story will live on. I know she lives on through everybody she's helped and everybody she will continue to help.
Every single time her story is shared, a life is going to be saved. I wholeheartedly believe that, and I know that that is happening because she saved my life and she has saved so many other people's lives.
I worked really hard not crying on camera for like 4 years. I want to let you know that. I worked really hard on that, man. Shit.
I, without you knowing, went on Reddit, went on TikTok, went on Instagram, and tried to find those videos that make you cry when you see maybe that song that everyone uses. And I just asked people that I had no idea, never met them before. These aren't videos that I pulled off TikTok. These are videos, and I'm going to give you all of the raw videos from 20 plus women who say that Gabby's story, seen it on the news, saved their life or let them leave their relationship that was abusive and change their life.
I'd like their emails of contact so I can write them and say thank you.
I will 100% do that. I know that they're going to see this because I told them I wanted to send it to them too. What would you like to say to them after they thanked you? They just genuinely wanted to thank you because these are stories that aren't on the internet. These are stories that they wanted you to have personally.
It means a lot. I can't tell you what it means because there's not a word in my vernacular to really express that. Because the work that we do is so passion driven. We do it for that. Because maybe, and I've said it before, man, like, God willing, if I get to see her again, and the first thing I'm going to ask is, did we make you proud? And I'm hoping that I can. I'm hoping I can make her proud. I don't think I've achieved it yet. You know what I mean? But I think I'm on the right path to getting there. I know there's a lot of work we can do, but it takes a lot of us. It takes all of us. And we were talking about it before, right? Like, I used to think it blew up on social media because it was race generated or the story, the murder story, you know what I mean? Or the parents not cooperating. Like, there was a whole, true crime drama unfolding in real life. And that's a big, I guess, area that people like to concentrate in and stuff. So I didn't know really what it was. But after the Netflix documentary, I saw a ton of videos. I mean, a ton. People were sending them to us. We got hundreds of thousands of emails. And I think people saw themselves with that Moab video. Like, they saw themselves being, and they didn't see Gabby. They saw themselves. And seeing these women, men, children come out and say, you know, I got out, or, you know, it saved me and stuff like that. Like, I want people to continue telling their stories, whether Gabby helped you or not. The more we help amplify people's stories, it lets others know when it comes to domestic violence, there's a better tomorrow for you. Mm-hmm. There's a safe way you have to get out. Don't just leave, because that's the most dangerous time. Talk to somebody. We always give the National Domestic Violence Hotline. It's 1-800-799-SAFE. You can text help to 88788 and start that conversation, because every situation is unique, mm-hmm. and it's important to figure out what is the safest way to leave in your specific situation. So, but keep telling your story so people get inspired to put themselves first finally and get out of those situations, and get rid of that stigma of the shame of being a victim. The only person that should have shame is the abuser. That is where it belongs. Shame them.
For you, I didn't do this for the goal of making you cry on camera.
4 years I worked on that, man.
I did it because, and look, my life stories on the internet, I've been through a lot as well. I don't cry. I don't get teared up. I'm on an airplane from New York City last night, crying on a plane, putting that together. You mentioned wanting to make Gabby proud. If you got to have a conversation with her again, and God willing, you will, what are you going to tell her? When you think of something like that, you think about the videos that you get. Her life, she's not here now, but she's saving so many lives because they saw themselves in that video.
If I get to talk to her again, she's going to know that because she's watching, right? You know, that means she's watching. So I don't think I would go over that. I would tell her about, you know, the boys. I would tell her, you know, and how much they missed her, and, you know, she needs to continue showing them the signs that she's still there, you know, and yeah, because you know, it wasn't just Tara, Nikki, Jim, and I that lost out. You know, Gabby was one of 6. You know what I mean? It's just, she's got brothers and sisters that miss her tremendously, even to this day. You know, and you know, it hurts sometimes, and the signs helps. You know, it's like, to me, it's butterflies. I'll be out on a golf course. I play golf a lot, and you know, I'll see a butterfly run. You know, just fly by, and I'm instantly just calmed down. It's just, you know, I'm okay. You know, just stuff like that, and it helps. It does.